Embiid has gotten a lot of mixed reviews on his performances so far. Obviously, he was crapped on for his Boston performance, but even his other games, people are still just nitpicking at Joel Embiid. And he's on a 20 to 25 minutes restriction so far, but he's put up 20 points. I think I saw a stat the other day that it was the fastest 25-5 he had a 25-5 game, and it was the most points and rebounds
assists in the least amount of minutes.
At least amount of minutes in like NBA history or something, some crazy statistic like that. But nonetheless, people are talking about his lift and not really having it right now. So what do you guys make of Joel Embiid's performances so far throughout this early part of the season?
It's obvious he's not completely healthy. Like I told you all before, even while not being healthy, he can still score the basketball. But it was the other things. Can he run court? Can he get out and defend? Can he get out and defend on pick and rolls? Can he protect the rim? And the biggest thing is, can he rebound out of his range? And that's been, to me, the biggest difference for him is his inability to do those things at a high clip. And that just tells me where he is. Hopefully this is something that as he plays, he can continue to improve and get better. But for them to limit his minutes to 20 minutes per game tells you all you need to know, that, this is going to be a process, another process. This is going to take this is not going to be settled and finalized and anytime soon. I mean, I see them maybe increasing his minutes 3 to 5 minutes as time goes on, that maybe he can be playing 30 minutes by the All-Star break, maybe. But he's not playing back-to-backs, and he's playing, if he can play in every game and you can get him for 20 minutes, and then, like I said, you can try to increase that to 30, it helps. But it's just obvious that he's not right. And I think the most frustrating thing from like our fan perspective is we still don't know what's going on. There's so much uncertainty. Like we don't know anything. It's not for us to really, it's not our business really to know either. But it's hard to kind of trust in something that we don't know anything about.
Do you think, obviously he's getting right? Like he's still in the process. How much of it is like the confidence in playing with knowing that he has this? I mean, obviously he's healthy enough to play 20 minutes, right? He's healthy enough. But how much of it do you think it's like there's confidence in him, like going for a rebound? You said rebounding out of his range. Is it? Do you sense it as like he's not confident in his knee yet, or is it more?
I don't know if it's confidence or the ability to react fast enough to do it. The ability to adjust when the rebound is sort of out of your range and your reach. Do you understand what I'm saying? Out of your range or your reach for a rebound? Yeah. If he spreads his arms out, anything that's outside of that, or lifts his hands up, like anything that's outside of that range, he doesn't. If you watch, he doesn't really go after that. It's like if you can't reach it, it just kind of somebody else gets it.
Yeah.
Where in the past it was he would go block a shot, go and get a rebound, and and that's how you go from 5 or 6 to 12 to 14.
So I noticed it on blocks too, ones that he used to try to go for.
Yes,
he would try to swat at. He won't even go for them.
So is it kind of he knows I can't go get it, or he just can't, or he's trying to do it and really can't get there fast enough? We don't know. So I think as time goes on, we'll kind of see if it's confidence. I'm not sure it's confidence. It's from a standpoint where he's like, I'm not going to try to do that. I would say it's more of, I just can't do it right now, more so than I'm not going to try to do it. That would just be my guess. From a guy that played injured, you kind of do what you can do. Some things, you kind of know, or your body will tell you, like, nah, can't do that, buddy. So I don't know. I mean, I think, as time goes on, I may be able to answer that question a little better. But for right now, it's this is, and I've said it, like I told you, I said it before. Can he do all those things? And that'll tell me where he's at. The defense, the pick and roll defense, the rebounding, the blocking shots, that tells me where he's at. Because offensively, as you see, he can go get 20. He can get 20.
Yeah. And people said he can't jump. Have you seen that picture of him celebrating with Bona? Dude, yeah. he got up there. That's like, people are like, why can't you jump like that in the game? He's clearing it. He's jumping so high in that picture. And it's like,
yeah, I haven't seen it, but it's different when you're on the court and on the side. It is different.
But he can.
That's what I'm saying.
He can jump that high.
It can jump that high if you're just jumping up. But if you're reacting and then jumping, or you're banging and then jumping, it's not always the same. And he doesn't jump that high on his jump shot. And a lot of times on rebounds, he doesn't necessarily need to jump that high because he's usually no one's really contesting it with him.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, if you look at, like, VJ jumps really high, right? Right?
Yes.
How often outside of a dunk does he jump as high as he jumps?
Yeah. Usually when I've seen the players jump the highest is when they just do the verticality jump and they just jump straight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how many guys actually jump that high on a regular basis, like that, as high as they can jump?
Yeah, not often.
Not often. I mean, not very often.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see progression. I want to see him just get better and work through this. I'm hoping it's something he can work through. Mm-hmm. I'm not that disappointed because I really wasn't expecting just to see MVP Embiid out of the gates. I don't know why people would think they were just going to see that. My goal for him and what I hope he can do is get 75-80% of what he was and give me about 27-28 minutes a game with no back-to-backs, and I'd be pretty happy with that for our team. I think that's not what we dream of, but I think that's a very happy end result to have. So I'm just going to give him time, and just because he's back, I think people just assume because he's back on the court that they're going to see him back where he was. So there's no reported issues, right? And that's just that's not the reality of it, right? That's not my reality at all. And like you said a million times, Eric, like you have to be on the court playing to truly, like, only that can replicate the game. Like, I don't care what you do on the side, what you do at working out, try to stay in shape. Like, you have to play, right? So he's working through a lot of rust while he's playing and shaking off all this. And he's playing consistent ball for the first time in a long time, I'd say, like good ball. So it'll take some time. I'd like to see less threes. Maybe that's just the reality of it. But he's shooting 2 more a game than his career average, and he's playing 10 less minutes a game than his career average.
I don't know if you're going to see less threes.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah,
I don't think you're going to see less threes because at the way that Maximum and the wings, the perimeter players are playing, and the way they're pushing, it's going to be a lot of picking, and he's more inclined to pop than roll.
Mm-hmm.
So if they leave him open, or if it's going to be a pick and pop. Now he may pick and pop to
the elbow,
to the elbow area, but you're not going to see many. He may ISO from the elbow area, but he's not. The threes, I don't think is going to go down.
I mean, it's going to go up if anything. If he's playing 21 minutes,
or let me rephrase that: the jump shots aren't going to go down.
Yes, I'm okay with that because his mid-range, I think he's one of the best mid-range shooters in the league. He's got that elbow down. So I would just like to see him take that down a notch and go more to the elbow. Because at 5.3 21 minutes, you give him 8-9 more minutes, we're talking like 8-9 threes a game. That's just a lot. That's a lot for him. And I think
I think a lot of his shots are, I'm only playing 20 minutes, so I got to get my shots up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But
yeah, well, I mean, the important thing is, the fact that he's back on the court, like you said, Tej. A lot of people didn't expect him to be back on the court this early on, and he's not. I mean, yeah, obviously we know he's dealing with something, but he's not even popping up the injury report, which is interesting. It's not even like Embiid questionable tonight or probable tonight with parentheses knee, but like no, he's not even popping up the injury report, which is interesting. But yeah, it's great to have him back. And I've seen a lot of people who in the NBA world who have been kind of Embiid haters, so to speak. But I've seen a lot of people say they're just happy to see Joel Embiid back on the court, which is nice to see from a all-around basketball community.
It's good for the sport. It's good for the NBA.
People should be rooting against the guy anyway for an injury. I think it's pathetic for people to be laughing about guys' circumstances like that.
Because also as a hater, right? If you're a hater, it's more fun to hate the guy if he continues playing. If he doesn't play anymore, what are you going to hate on him for? What he wears on the sidelines? I mean, you want the guys to play so you can hate on them. That's the good part about hating on someone. You get to root against them when they play.
Yeah.
And this is coming from someone who hates on certain guys, like in the league. It's only fun if they actually
a lot of guys.
But it's fun if they play. If they don't play, what can I hate on? The injury report?
Yeah, not certain guys. That's a lot of guys.
I know what I'm talking about here. Class A. Class A, baby.
We got some comments from the chat. So we got CYOR Pot POW. What y'all think of Lauri Markkanen trade with picks? We've talked about
Embiid.
Embiid or Paul George. I don't know. I mean, how would he fit with the? How would he fit with the team?
I mean, Markkanen fits our team to a T. I just don't know who you would. I mean, his salary's up there, so not sure who all you would be giving up for him. But he definitely fits the team for real. Like, I mean, he's a true forward, great size, shoots a three, attacks. You can play him in at the rim in the paint. You can put him in pick and rolls. You can put him in ISOs. So he definitely fits. It's just a matter of what you're giving up in addition to those picks. But that's something I would definitely entertain, especially, like I keep saying, this East is the year. It's the year to have it.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's something that, even if you're giving up multiple rotation players, that's something that's definitely intriguing.
Oh, so it's a Paul George deal. Yeah, we would definitely have to include. I mean, either way, we'd have to include picks. Probably the Clippers picks.
Oof.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm saying Paul definitely would have to be a part of that because of the salary match. But he still say Paul, Eric Gordon, yeah, I mean, I would do that. The issue is whether Utah would do it, but I would do that. What I'm saying? Utah, maybe when they're trying to shed salary, but I think what will hurt us with that is Paul having the multiple years left. Could hurt that. But I would do that trade yesterday.
We'd have to sweeten that up with some picks, but yeah.
Yeah, and we give us that 4 we've been wanting with Markkanen. Be a nice starting 5 there. We also have a comment here, contribution from Schoolboy 609-215. Appreciate the contribution, buddy. I don't know, Snow. This backcourt looking like AI and Hughes.
I can see that. I can see. Especially Larry, and VJ were very similar. Both elevate and wasn't really considered 3-point shooters, but can make threes.
Yep.
Obviously, AI and Maxey can score the heck out of the basketball. I can see that. I mean, I can see where you kind of get that similarities. It's just that we all know AI is just on a different level. But I do see where he's going with that.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah. Appreciate the contribution there, Schoolboy.